Hello, welcome to start this topic, which is on the personnel and safety management. This is from the chapter 9 of the textbook for this course, Construction Management and Practice. So this chapter is a discussion of the importance of personnel and safety management, as well as methods to accomplish better construction site safety. The objectives of this chapter are uh, to the causes of injuries, illnesses, and fatalities on the construction site, typical the reasons for and how to start its safety and health plan, typical corporate safety policies, use of Occupational Safety and Health Act, OSHA regulation for construction, and expansion of how OSHA administers its regulations. Please note that in this topic we will be often talking about the regulations in the United States of America. And therefore we would try to learn some best practices from these regulations, and which may also be applied for local conditions. Next objective is the safety awareness and accident prevention. Then we will also see some various forms used in the day-to-day administration of a safety program on the job site. Then major areas found in the Code of Safe Practices, material safety data sheet, process, forms and processes needed, and flow chart of what and when to report and record the different injuries, illnesses, and fatalities. Okay, so the personnel and safety management is a must for the construction industry. So when there are some different priorities, safety normally comes first. Construction industry is an industry with a notoriously high accident and fatality rate. Accidents that result in injuries, illnesses, and fatalities are created in many ways. For example, the inherent hazardous nature of the construction work, which is uh, obvious. The main method and types of operations are needed for construction companies to meet and complete assignments, resulting in confusion about the safe methods to accomplish work activities. Also, each construction project is unique and thus poses separate circumstances and safety hazards. Work is not confined to a single workplace but occurs at multiple job sites. And another reason is each construction activity has a relatively short duration, thus, safety procedures are normally not well established. The learning curve for safe and productive work often is not optimized because of this short duration. Also, the construction industry actually is a quite mobile industry. The workforce changes frequently with varied levels of competence and expertise among employees. These employees may not be trained in safe work methods prior to arriving on the job site. Therefore, there is a big responsibility for the construction employer for providing safe working environment as well as safety training for the work activities. So through the Federal Occupation Safety and Health Act, OSHA, the construction industry firms have become aware of the need of for highly visible and proactive safety programs. So these firms have developed the attitude that all employees from the president to the carpenter are responsible for safety. So since we have talked about this OSHA, Occupational Safety and Health Act, so let's look at some of the elements of OSHA. So the elements of OSHA includes management commitment, hazard assessment and control, safety planning rules and work procedures, safety and health training. And then there are several additional subcategories. This is some data about the accident from OSHA. So it says that most of the accidents occur between the age group of 25 to 34. Well, we cannot make any judgment based on this data because it also depends on how many age group workers are also employed. But generally speaking, it is difficult to say that an accident can occur in some certain age group. Okay, so let's talk about these elements again. So for example, if we talk about the management commitment, then under the management commitment, there should be some policy statement from the management. The objectives for the safety and health program should be established by the management, and uh, some assignment of responsibilities should be done by the management. Okay. For the hazard assessment and control, uh, hazard assessment and correction is one component. The accident investigation is another component, and record keeping is one of the third component. Besides, equipment monitoring and maintenance program are also come under the hazard assessment and control. For safety planning rules and work procedures, uh, a control system for the potential hazards should be established. Safety rules should be established. Work procedures should be established. The involvement of the employee in the safety management is needed, and some of the emergency procedures can be also established. For safety and health training, uh, the supervisor should be chosen. Okay, so who will supervise the training and provide the refreshers for the safety trainings. And the second component for the safety and health training is regarding the employees. So the employees must be uh, uh, given necessary trainings and orientations. For the additional subcategories, there are several. For example, corporate policy on safety, a safe practice and operations code, first aid, fire protection, substance abuse, personal protective equipment requirements, protection of general public, hazardous material communication, safety communication, project surveys, accident reporting and investigation, and OSHA records and regulations. So we will look at these additional subcategories one by one. Most of these subcategories we will look at later on. Okay, so first of all, let's look at the corporate safety policy. So the meaning of this is that the safety is a company-wide issue. Creating a safety program and safety manual is only the beginning of the development. Developing safe job sites to encourage employees to think safety as they start and complete project tasks. So the corporate safety policy includes The declaration by the company, the stated objectives, accountability and authority. And the typical policy declaration information is the idea that safety is the highest priority. The company should state who is accountable and open letter from the president in the preface. So for the idea that the safety is the highest priority in the workplace, employees should not expect to work in an unsafe manner or environment. The company will not fire an employee for bringing to the attention of his supervisor unsafe conditions or actions. So this is the idea that safety is the highest priority. So company should state who is accountable for providing a safe environment. This authority and accountability generally is directed to the superintendents and foremen, as they are the ones in charge of day-to-day activities. Some firms also will designate an on-site safety engineer or safety manager who has specific duties. And then the preface of all company manuals should include an open letter from the president to all employees addressing their responsibilities and their mandated use of the safety manual and information about this company's safety program. So the safe practice and operations code. So the section on safe practice and operations details safety rules and guidelines concerning the individual job sites. So accidents can be classified into two major categories. First of all, unsafe actions by the people, and then the unsafe conditions left uncorrected. The examples of unsafe actions by the people are, for example, failing to correct and tell others about existing unsafe conditions, using tools in a manner not intended, using tools that have not been maintained or serviced properly, removing safety guards or other safety equipment, working at heights without proper safety equipment, using a ladder in an unsafe manner, being unaware of other working conditions in the area where working, and ignoring posted safety warnings or notices, and also working with people under the influence or being under the influence of a controlled substance. More reasons for by the unsafe actions by the people are leaving exposed live electrical connections, leaving unsafe conditions uncorrected, having job sites without adequate fire protection equipment, and leaving job sites without readily available personal protection equipment. There are some more reasons for the unsafe conditions left uncorrected. Having inadequate or poor project housekeeping, leaving open or unprotected openings, leaving live and accessible electrical wiring, not providing first aid equipment or training, allowing employees who are substance abusers to be on the job sites, and moving materials without ability to control their movement or final placement. So normally these types of job hazards are on the websites are placed in the form of some handbook guides. So normally every website, every uh, job site, construction site may be provided with these kind of small handbooks for the awareness of safety practices in the employees on the construction site. So let's continue this topic in the next video clip.